Hi guys, Mark Megaphobia Lewis here, and today I'm back at Oakwood. I've not been down here for some time. Obviously it really it pulls the old heartstrings when I come down here. So I've popped down today because it would have been 29 years this weekend with the RCCGB done their Mega Glow Mania event. The event is still going on for tomorrow. We're all going to Folly Farm. But obviously the icing on the cake always used to be the Mega Glow Mania and the ERS on Megaphobia in the night where we used to have the disco on, you know. Seems really weird standing outside here again with the gates all locked up. I've had some photos sent to me this week of Vertigo and the top hat missing off the top of it. So I thought I'd take myself down today and have a little look, and I'll put the drone over and have a nose to see what's been going on down there. I have noticed as I've pulled up just pulled up just now, speed is still standing. Well, the lift still is anyway, and also so is Vertigo. So, you know, the needle is still there and the actual archway as well. So none of it has come down at all. So like I said, I'll chuck the drone up and have a little nose, and then I'll share the video later on with you, like guys. So like I said, it's sad times, you know what I mean? Somebody was interested in buying it, but Astro, you know what Astro are like. All they have done is kill this park. Well, you know, they just don't want to sell it. Like, so it's sad, really. What they going to plan, what plans they've got for it, nobody knows. But like I said, you know, sorry for me mumbling my words in a little bit. But yeah. Anyway, let's chuck the drone up and have a look to see what's going on down there. Bye for now.
Silence.